everybody, I'm Dr. Harshna Bijlani, Medical Head The Ageless Clinic. I'm really thrilled to be part of the ELLE Beauty Weekender. So to start with, let's talk about demystifying skincare ingredients. The first one that I'm going to talk about is retinoids. So retinoids is the correct terminology, not retinol, which a lot of people confuse it with. So let me break it down. What is a retinoid? So retinoid belongs to this family of vitamin A skincare. So under the vitamin A skincare, retinoids, you have retinols, you have tretinoin, you have retinol palmitate, so many different things. What I recommend my patients to do is to start with a milder retinoid, see how your skin adapts to it, start slowly and then increase up the ladder till you reach the highest rung if that's what you desire and that's what your skin wants. So what do these vitamin A derivatives do for our skin? It helps with acne, it helps with pigmentation, it helps with blemishes, it helps with collagen production, it helps with line and wrinkles. So actually, somebody as young as a teenager going up to your 60s and 70s, you can freely use retinoids. Bakchiol, bit of a tongue twister, but what is it? Why are we suddenly hearing so much about it? Well, it's derived from a plant, so very natural. It's called the Bakchiol plant, used in Ayurveda and Chinese medicine for a very long time. But suddenly, why is it becoming so popular is because what experts have found is that it works pretty similar to a retinoid without causing the skin irritation that a retinoid does. Also, because it is plant derived, it can very freely be used in people with sensitive skin. So a great alternative to a retinoid if you have sensitive skin, and also a good place to start if you want to start with a very, very mild vitamin A-like ingredient. Antioxidants. What are antioxidants? We eat them, we apply them. Basically, our skin and our body is subjected to free radicals which cause a lot of damage to our skin. So what are free radicals? UV ray, smoking, pollution, all of these are free radicals which damage our skin. Hence, when we apply antioxidants, what do? They fight these free radicals and they freshen our skin and they help with pigmentation and brighten our skin. So vitamin C, ferulic acid, idebenone, these are all great antioxidants that can be used either in the day or in the night with your skincare. Most popular skincare acids. There are three main categories: AHA, BHA and PHA. I'm not going to get into the details of which ingredients and which. So AHAs are alpha hydroxy acids. What do these do? They brighten your skin, help with pigmentation and improve the skin turnover. BHAs, beta hydroxy acids, great for people with oily and acne prone skin. PHAs, polyhydroxic acids, great for people with sensitive skin. So these are the common skincare acids in its basket. Azelaic acid is quite the underdog of skin acids. It's neither an AHA, nor a BHA, nor a retinoid, but it still holds its own ground. So what does it do? It helps in rosacea, it helps in brightening your skin, it helps in post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, it helps with acne and acne marks. It also helps in melasma, so a great acid as well. Tranexamic acid, one of the newer entries on the block. It's derived from a protein called lysine, but this tranexamic acid was used by a lot of gynecologists to help with bleeding issues orally. And then what they found is whoever they were giving these tablets to started looking brighter and fresher. So then they investigated a molecule of the tranexamic acid, and what they found is that it actually helps in one of the steps that causes pigmentation. So it helps greatly with inflammatory pigmentation, it helps with melasma, and it helps with sun-related pigmentation. So currently you get it as a topical gel and even as a tablet. Hyaluronic acid. We've all heard of hyaluronic acid, we've all used it, and it's in the aesthetic industry, it's a big talk because all our dermal fillers are made up of hyaluronic acid. So what is hyaluronic acid? Hyaluronic acid is not an alpha hydroxy and it's not a beta hydroxy acid. In fact, only in its true form does it have a low pH and hence the term acid. But actually, in the skincare that we apply, it's not an acid per se. So what does it do to our skin? It hydrates our skin, it makes it plumper, it makes it fresher. But remember, the molecule of hyaluronic acid is quite large. So the penetration through the layer of your skin is very minimal. And hence there are newer and newer brands of hyaluronic acid that are in the market which have helped reduce the molecular size, and hence you get a deeper penetration into the skin and hence a better plumping. In our aesthetic industry, what we do with hyaluronic acid is that we actually inject it into the collagen layer because we know the skincare cannot penetrate into the deeper layer, and hence you get injectable collagen hydrators which work much better than creams. Having said that, creams also do a brilliant job, so a good place to start with if you want to hydrate your skin and keep it hydrated. Cowl and clay. What is cowl and clay? Not clown clay, cowl and clay. So it's actually a clay mask that you apply on your skin, which actually removes the impurities from the skin and reduces your pores. It's one product that I've actually seen working to reduce pores. If you're looking for a product in India that has this clay, the Shankri Pore Reducing Mask actually has the ingredient and it works really well. Niacinamide. It's something that we're hearing about a lot of late. So what is it? It's a derivative from a B3 vitamin, and what does it do? It strengthens the lipid barrier of our skin and hence helps brighten our skin, helps with pigmentation, and also can be used with people with acne-prone skin. Skin-friendly supplements. So now I'm going to talk about skin-friendly supplements. Essentially, there are two main types. One are our antioxidants that we spoke about, and we spoke about the free radical damage. So antioxidants would be your vitamin C, vitamin E, grapeseed oil, white carotenoids like crystal tomato. So all of these help with the oxidative damage to our skin. The other thing in terms of skincare supplements that I wanted to touch upon is collagen. So a lot of people are talking about marine collagen, bovine collagen, a lot of people are ingesting collagen. So the only thing that I'd like to say about collagen is that it's great to have it, but it is not a substitute to doing collagen stimulating treatments. Now that I've spoken about skincare, the two things I wanted to touch upon is one, in which order do we apply the skincare? And the second thing is in terms of the thickness of the skincare product, which one goes first. So the order of the skincare would be, first you would cleanse, you would use your serum, you would use your moisturizer, and you would use your sunscreen. And in terms of the thickness of the product, the most watery product goes first and hence the serum. Then your heavier cream-based product or water-based or gel-based product would go second. And the third would be your heaviest product if people are using oils or very heavy creams. So now I'm going to bust some myths. Acne. I see two ends of the spectrum when it comes to acne myths. So number one, oh, I've got an acne. Let me quickly do something on it. The toothpaste comes out, the garlic comes out, and a nice burn comes on. So DIY stuff for acne, I'm not a fan of. The other end of the spectrum with acne-related myths is, it's acne, I'm a teenager, it's part of being a teenager, it will go away if I don't do anything. Yes, and 90% of us have had acne at some stage in our lives, but also some of us have acne scars because we did not treat the acne when we had it. So acne is fully curable, guys, and the earlier you treat it, the better it will be. So please seek medical help when you get acne and it's a big flare-up of acne, because you can completely get rid of it. Chemical peels and skincare acids are going to cause more harm than good. So most people hear the word acid and they freak out. They're worried that their skin is going to burn, they're going to look ugly, and it's going to be painful, and it's going to be not a very nice experience. Well, actually, a lot of the acids that we use are derived from very natural products. So for example, glycolic acid is from sugarcane, lactic acid is from milk. So you can see how our natural products have acids in them that we then use in skincare to just exfoliate the skin and brighten the skin. So a mild chemical peel is great. It removes the dead skin which is sat there on our top layers. Remember, skin regenerates every 3 to 4 weeks, but as we grow older, the time is much longer and hence our skin starts looking duller. So using, whether it's an acid-based face wash, whether it's a toner, whether it's a cream, whether you're doing a nice gommage-based, an acid scrub, or whether you're doing a peel at your doctor's, it's a great thing to do for your skin to keep it fresh and supple and young looking. My blackheads can be scrubbed away, and I've actually seen a lot of my patients investing in these thick molecule scrubs which have very abrasive beads in them, and they scrub, and actually what they're doing is they're causing micro damage to the superficial layer of the skin. So I'm going to first talk about what is a blackhead. A blackhead basically is that in the pore you have dead skin and oils which are mixed together, and the top part of it gets oxidized, which is why you get the color black. So what happens is by scrubbing away, you think you're scrubbing the black of the oxidization, but you're not treating the problem which is within. So blackheads cannot be scrubbed away. However, if you use a gommage type of scrub or a BHA scrub or a BHA related cream over a period of time, you can actually reduce the appearance of blackheads or go for regular cleanups. So when is the right time to start anti-aging? Most people think anti-aging should start when they start seeing lines and wrinkles. And I've actually spoken to people in their 30s and I've told them about anti-aging and they feel, but doc, am I not too young? I'll talk about it when I reach my 40s and 50s. So I want to touch upon something called micro-aging. Micro-aging is that you actually start the aging process in terms of the collagen production reduces by 1% every year from our 20s. So by the time we've reached our 40s, we've lost collagen production up to 30%. And unfortunately, even 3% is visible to the eye as aging. So please start at looking at your anti-aging regime much earlier, bearing in mind that of course genetics and weather and all the other things also impact aging. But look at your anti-aging skincare, I would say from your mid to late 20s, perhaps early 30s, stretching it to the latest. We don't need sunscreen if it's not sunny. Well guys, we have two types of UV radiation. Well, actually we have many types of UV radiation, but the two main ones that I'm going to talk about is A and B. A equals aging, B equals burning. So even though the sun is not glaring into our eyes, even if I'm sitting in my car, the sun is streaming through my window and it is affecting my skin. So I need to use sunscreen the minute I step out of my house. What happens when I'm indoors? So let's say if I'm indoors, fairly dark, it's fine. But let's say I have big bay windows and I'm sitting next to my window, so my desk is right by the window and I'm doing my work. Yes, I do need to put sunscreen. If I'm sitting on my laptop all day, on my phone all day, that emits blue light or HBV, which also is proven to cause pigmentation. So applying a good quality sunscreen at home, if you're sitting in front of your laptop all day, is also a good idea. So the general rule would be maybe try to do your sunscreen maybe 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and by 4 o'clock. In fact, for those of you who have a lot of laptop exposure, please look at getting a good quality sunscreen that helps protect the blue light from affecting your skin. There are a lot of them that you get in India, and if you're looking for one, then the Crystal Tomato does a really good sunscreen that has the highest amount of light filters available. If I do a skin tightening machine-based treatment, once the effect of that machine starts wearing off, is my skin going to sag more? Or actually, what people think is that their skin is going to sag more. So that is a myth I'm going to bust. Most energy-based devices, examples, radio frequency and ultrasound-based devices, actually stimulate your collagen. So as we age, our collagen becomes looser, and what these machines do is that they stimulate the collagen and help shrink it and hence makes it tighter. So when the effect of it wears off, your skin will still look better than what it was when you started off with, or what would have happened lest you had not done anything by that time.